I used to love you more than I love myself. I wish that you was tomorrow and gave it to someone else. And you don't know it right. I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to be back at you, baby. I was trying to have you as my baby. You just wanna come around and have me crazy. I don't even think about you as a lady. I saw you how you let me hold you to the sun. I used to love you more than I love myself. I wish that you was tomorrow and gave it to someone else. And you don't know it right. I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to be back at you, baby. I was trying to have you as my baby. You just wanna come around and have me crazy. I don't even think about you as a lady. I saw you how you let me hold you to the sun. I used to love you more than I love myself. I wish that you was tomorrow and gave it to someone else. And you don't know it right. I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to be back at you, baby. I was trying to have you as my baby. You just wanna come around and have me crazy. I don't even think about you as a lady. I saw you how you let me hold you to the sun. I used to love you more than I love myself. I wish that you was tomorrow and gave it to someone else. And you don't know it right. I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to be back at just wanna I don't even think about you like lately. I saw you know how it was you, baby. Let me hold you to the sun. I used to love you more than I love myself. I miss everything you was so and gave it to someone else. And you don't know I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to keep back baby. I was trying to have you as my lady. You just wanna I don't even think about you like lately. I saw you how you let me hold you to the sun. I used to love you more than I love myself. Everything you was so and gave it to someone else. And you don't know I used to love you, baby. You miss how I used to love you, baby. Why you have to leave me up so crazy? I had to keep back baby. I was trying to have you as my lady. You just wanna I don't even think about you like lately. I saw you how you let me hold you to the sun. As long as you don't touch me sometimes, baby, how you love me, baby, baby. All of my needs, you want all of my needs, all of my needs.
Coming at you, it's the NBA highlighting celebrating with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And Wilson sideline cheering on the course. Here we go. Here's Porter.
Oh, come on. Damn.
Here's Wade.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
And now the game is really starting to flow. It should be in for Coach.
Damn. Where you going, nigga? You ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Scramble mode. Scramble mode. Yeah. Yeah. What you want to do, nigga? Scramble mode. Damn. Look at this block. wrong with you, Nick?
Oh, he misses the dunk. And stolen by
How does this dude ripping me? Crazy.
Mobley throws it down.
And look at the mobility there
Wow.
from Mobley. Excellent at executing.
They're having fun. Is it because they booked a vacation package that made it easy to change and rearrange their whole trip? Bingo? Bongo. Introducing Getaways by Southwest. Vacations more fun when it's flexible.
Trash ass nigga.
Ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here
Trash ass nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Yeah, run up, nigga. Run up, nigga.
Bucks trail by 6.
It's a bucket right here for sure.
And here is Oladipo.
Come on, what the fuck is y'all? Like, this is getting ridiculous now. What the fuck is y'all niggas doing? Y'all niggas giving points up now. Fuck. They play the right way? Damn. Hard. The layup? Wow. What the fuck is going on, bro? Trash.
Now want to push the lead to double digits. Breaks him up. Here's Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
Tread outside.
Got 10? You took a Letter Center. $10 pays your first week on a new agreement. Choose an item and your first week.
It'll be a rough day for Chuck today. Both of my teams in trouble today. And I wish I could have the hope. I'm a 76 and a Suns fan, but this is going to be rough. As usual, the Chucksters spot on with a prediction as we welcome you to the halftime report presented by Kia. Bernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny and I know you said it. Yeah, but you believe it would be like this? I did, because they're both good defensive teams. The defense always going to be consistent. Like if you're an offensive team, sometimes you don't make shots. But when you're the Celtics, and you're OKC, two of the elite defensive teams. Defense always travels, Ernie. You know that. 65-44 is your halftime score. Or Chuck, the two teams are no good. No, Chuck, they're not a bad team. But like I say, your offense is going to come and go. You're not going to make shots all the time. Look at the defense, man. These boys ain't going to beat OKC. Stop it. No, they're not going to. This is a beatdown. And look, when you're turning all over, you're walking right into OKC's kitchen. Well, not only turning over, and you're taking tough shots. Jalen Green, Devin Booker, and even at Dylan Brooks that time, they're tough shot makers. But against the Oklahoma City, you have to pass up a good shot to get a better one. And they have refused. The first shot of the game was a dictate of what everything was. They took a long-range three early in the shot clock, hands in their face. I'm like, well, this is Chuck, you might be right. This is going to be a super long night. There's 7 out of 24 from deep. Let's take a look at the halftime highlights presented by Kia and see the departments in which OKC is. I got to get into Kia. OKC is dominating. Talked about those points off turnovers. They average 22 a game, which is best in the league. They got 21 points off turnovers? Yeah, that's impressive. Yes, it is. And in the paint, they're up 20, 32 to 12. That's where we're going to. Of course, we go to Shaq in the paint. That's right. I'm a master of the opposite shot. Chuck is getting his 2P team too much good. They're not really that good on the show. Especially right here defensively. They're just letting OKC do whatever they want. Right there, no resistance at all. Great projections always say, you gotta have some resistance on defense. These guys are showing no resistance. We're turning the ball over and OKC just getting out trying, doing what they're doing. How can they points in the paint? And I hate to say, Chuck, but you got 3 more feet down coming. Thank you real quick. You might as well send them to Lake Havasu. The other thing about that is, I was blessed to play with great coaching. And the one thing is, please don't so I can remember that again. I just shout out to Jesse. Win. The second one, Phil Jackson used to say, you said coaching don't matter. No, that's why let's give you a great play the ball. It's not a mistake to turn the basketball in. That happens in a game. The mistake is when you don't score back to defense. And so if you watch Oklahoma City and they turn the basketball over, they will spring back, then make a 3-on-2 fast break into a 3-on-3. So now the coach makes good. Yes. First of all, they only turned it over 4 times. No, but I'm saying, but on the other way, they straight back. Right. And coaching those habits to the kitchen. Champions who deal with everybody else on the kitchen. It's all right there. Yeah, coaching matters. You keep making excuses. Ain't nobody making excuses. And then he shot it up to the triangle offense the other day, early in the day. Who do you think the coach of the year is, Jack? Oh, this will be good. We're going to go here. I'm going to go with you made it go. Mr. Bad, and again, leading in points off turnovers, and obviously a very stiff test for whoever draws them in this round or the rounds that follow. But Phoenix gets them right now. Another one of Chuck's old teams. Gonna be a rough day for Chuck today. Both of my teams in trouble today.
Come on.
The reason they're all good defensively. Like if you're an offensive-minded team, you don't go through peaks and valleys. So when you play the Celtics, you play the Pistons, you play the Thunder, their defense is going to be consistent. Even the Nuggets, who got a really good team, they're not good defensively. But like OKC and Boston are probably the two best defensive teams in the league with the Pistons right there. So that's the disadvantage that you face when you play against them. Like, you know, they're not making shots, their defense is not going to suffer. Because a lot of offensive teams, when they're not making shots, their defense suffers. Not with OKC and Boston and the Pistons. Shaq, how would you compare this version of the Thunder with last year's?
Pretty much the same, but more. And I'm going to use one word, and Kenny will understand. They're together. Don't forget who they got and what they're doing. These guys are together. When you want to win a championship, the multiple championships, you have to be together. And when they come discombobulated sometimes, they quickly get back together. You know, that record right there, all those weddings, the second best player wasn't there, like, you know, for a lot of that. And they're still number one. So, you know, their culture is, you know, San Antonio, like, and they play great basketball. It's only one team that scares me for them. That would be the San Antonio Spurs. Other than that, they're together. They're favored to win the championship. I think they can win the championship if they don't meet the Spurs.
This question for the two of you. We haven't had a repeat champion since 2017 and 18 with Golden State. You guys have both been on teams that repeated. What makes it so difficult?
Go ahead, champ.
Well, champ, I was just going to say that,
thank you, champ.
What makes it difficult and makes it different? What makes it difficult from the start is after you've been on a team and you have the core back, you know, 6, 7, 8 guys back. A lot of times, you know, I used to say back-itis. You get a little bit full of yourself because, and it's not always 1 through 8. Sometimes it's 9, 10, 11. Who all of a sudden get commercials, they get appearances that they didn't get before. So I saw guys walk on the bus, really playing the finals with shades on, full gold chains. It was ridiculous. So until we had a joke, we didn't play well at the start of the season, and then Clyde Drexler was traded for. And then we had a joke. There has to be some type of joke that gets you into that second mind of like, hey, we got to do this again. And that was difficult for us.
And everybody has to love their role and be comfortable with the role. If you look at OKC, the guys are comfortable with how they play and what they do. So, you know, again, I look for this team to repeat unless they beat my Spurs.
Mark Dagnall, by the way, 8-0 in first-round games with Oklahoma City. Meantime, the Suns have lost their last 6 playoff games. They did come out of the play-in, and Jalen Green was playing out of his mind in those 2 games.
Yeah, that was a little deceptive. They were playing I watched that game, and I said the Suns going to kill Golden State. The Golden State gave everything against the Clippers, and they had nothing left in the tank when it came to Phoenix. And Jalen Green went off.
90 seconds into the second half now.
Easy shot for him. He'll take that every time up.
Oh, man, you're a fucking guy. What are you doing,
My side is that OKC just too deep for him, Marty. They got about 6 guys that can play against Booker and Green, who are all like 6'5", 6'7", 6'8". I mean, they're a complete team. The only thing concerns me about OKC, the injuries. They haven't really played together at all this entire year. That's what makes Shane, James, Dagnall, and the rest of the guys so impressive. Like, a guy who's an NBA All-Star, who's the second best player on the team, probably played 35 games, and they show you the greatness of Shane and their bench.
I mean, to have the same record basically as last year, been the number one seed the entire year, and even cheating in some games. But to be number one argument, that tells them how complete a team they are. But like I said, that goes back to what I said earlier. They're so good defensively. And man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough day for my Sixers and my son.
33 games for Jalen Williams on the year.
That's crazy.
17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. You do have the Dylan Brooks factor in this series, however, for Phoenix.
Yeah, he's had a great year. He's also that guy who brings that
ass Nick.
He brings a different element. But what negated is all of his antics and the fact that he's a hell of an offensive player. He really puts pressure on the defense. So when we were saying Jalen Green and Booker, Dylan Brooks is a tough shot maker as well. So you have 3 tough shot makers. That is the hope if you're a Phoenix Suns fan, is that these tough shot makers for 4 games can be exceptional. Because you're going to have to be not good, but you have to be exceptional. And you're talking about 3 guys that have to average between 22 to 30. And if you could do that, you can put pressure on a team that, and we can't forget that even in their road to the championship last year, they didn't just go 4-0, 4-0, no. They went to the limit a couple of times. So they're a team that can be taken to the limit as well.
Yeah, Denver took it to 7 games, and then Indiana in the NBA Finals did too. It's kind of the same question I asked you about the Philadelphia series. How does Phoenix make this a series against OKC?
Play hard. Kind of hit a lot of shots. Jalen Green has to, he showed us 35, he has to be close to that.
And you know what, Shaq? In his career, he's never had back-to-back 35-point games, and he did so in the play.
In the play, he played well. Last year, he kind of disappeared. And I think that's why he got traded. Houston will do so now. So he has to play exceptional. Dylan Brooks has to play exceptional. He has to be that agitator that he's known for being. And they just have to go out and they have to play super well. You got to play hard. That's how you win championships. Something you don't think about. The thing about Dylan Brooks is he can't come out of those antics. Why not? He's got to play well. He got to be him. He got to play well. You got to agitate. Because he talked about, Booker and Green are going to get me some points. Dylan Brooks, I told you, he should have made the All-Star team. He got jobbed in that situation. He can't have answers. He got to score. They need points. I mean, you're not going to hold OKC to 105 points. They need him to score. Listen, I love Dylan Brooks.
Planning to move? Choose Pods, the most awarded container moving company. Pods brings the container to you. Then we'll take it to your new home or store it at a secure pod storage center. And you don't have to do the driving. Trust Pods with your next move. Look at pods.com.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got 5 points now. That'll be a 5-second call. You can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now here's Porter. Schroeder comes with a double team.
You know what? I'm impressed by the Boston Celtics' consistency in a season in which Jason Tatum did not play until late in the year. Look at this. Okay, second in the East, second offensive rating, 4th in defensive rating, all same as last year. Just a little bit slower pace, and then Jason Tatum only played in 16 games. Why are the Celtics able to do this what we're supposed to be in offense?
Because they had another guy because of circumstances. He was placed as number 2, but you forget that he was the finals MVP, and he played well. But I'm talking about the Boston culture. I remember watching the last game of the regular season. Everybody played hard. Everybody played like, they had something to prove. And I think that tells a lot about this franchise. But this guy right here, who was the finals MVP, can be a number 1 option. But like I said, because of circumstances, he was the number 2 option. And he did well with it. But nobody expected him to do that. They're playing well. The culture of Boston has everybody on their team playing at a high level, high intensity. And this is why they're in the second seed.
So here's what we know about the Celtics. We haven't been watching them much. Love to shoot the 3 ball. They rebound well. They don't turn the ball over. And they defend.
kind of like all those things going into a playoff series, Kenny.
100%. You know, we talked about Jaylen Brown. We always knew he was a shot maker, but then we weren't sure if he was a playmaker, making plays for other people. So Jason Tatum, we had seen him make plays for other people at times. So he had the ball most of the time in his hands, and they said, okay, Jaylen, you just make shots. So now, when he got the role as the playmaker and shot maker, he actually flourished more. So that made him into what he is today. And, you know, he is first-team All-NBA guy. He is, you know, one of the top 3 guys for the MVP race. And he has put his team in not a pause, but he said, no, there's no pause button in Boston. There is a button that just says go, and we're trying to win it. And maybe management, if they don't win, have made a slight mistake in saying we should get rid of all of these pieces because we were going to try to rebuild. And he said, no way.
Well, 2 things. One, don't matter about the rebuild once you got them 2 guys. You can just 12 guys in to go with those 2 guys. But you said something, Ernie, something about their defense. Even though they go through stretches where they don't make threes, and it's frustrating at times. If you play good defense, that's always going to stop it. That's why they're such an elite team. They play terrific defense. They got the young kid at the center. I forget his name. Nba2k26. Yeah, that's his name. I'm not even. That's like that. Those like those things that come out every 20 years, right? I could provide that. Cicadas. But he's played well. Pritchard has done what he does. But they play hard. They play great defense. Now, the only weakness of their game, I think they play a little too slow. I think they get rid of slowest pace in the league. I think if they played a little bit faster, they'd be even better. Because when they're not making shots, it really shows when they're not making shots. I think if they played a little bit faster, they're going to still take the same amount of threes. But if they played a little bit faster, I think
you think they could have played faster without Tatum?
Yes.
Saying, hey, we're going to play faster. And where's the fact that we don't have the same talent? Did you look at the stats? No, I'm talking about, did you look at the stats? It was the same as last year with Tatum. But I'm saying, I know, but even could you take that risk?
When they had Tatum, you didn't look at the stats. When they had Tatum, they still played slow.
This year.
I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking even last year. Okay, if they played a little bit faster, I think they can make things easier for Tatum and Brown. How does Philly make this series?
We're just going to play hard.
No, come on now. Let me stop.
Here's Mitchell.
What's the fastest way to do it?
Pass to Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Back to Portis. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Allen with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Allen inside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Rollins. Here's Green. Jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The 3 is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Green. It's picked off. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Now Harden. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell outside. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. The Bucks trail by 10. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that basket is good.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Cleveland leading by 12. Mitchell. Wow, the Concentration by Mitchell.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some value.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Evan Mobley.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
That shit old, man.
Nba2k26 outside. Cleared by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 16. And here's Mitchell. With the drive.
Nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any angle of a potential comeback.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away. And let me think about that.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Allen with it, and it's Trent picking him up. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley on the screen. 5 to shoot. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so Cleveland takes this one.
Fuck, man. Pushing me back, bro. God, me.